Welcome one and all to Connor Comics Inc. Today, I'm going to be enlightening you on a subject that I've been pretty neck deep in for a very long time, and that is why Toadette is evil incarnate. She keeps beating me in Mario Kart. Is what I would say if there wasn't more to her than just that. No. You see, there is a much deeper conspiracy going on with Toadette as a character. Like, her malevolent demeanor towards me specifically may have been my prime motivator for painting her in a negative light, as she so deserves to be, but there is a lot of dirt to be found on this little shiitake head over here beyond that, and I'm about to expose her for the dastardly villain that she truly is behind that overly cutesy mascot mask of hers. So let's get started, shall we? First off, Toadette's got some wacky origins over here. According to her Mario Kart character bios, she was pressed into the service of Princess Peach from an early age. And though she was able to, practice kart racing since Double Dash, she needed her apparent master's permission to make a solo appearance on the track in Wii. And then, of course, early on, she was described to be Toad's girlfriend, but this has since been retconned, and now they're either, like, best friends or siblings or something. I don't know. Nintendo's kind of weird about lore implications. And then, of course, the Thousand Year Door, this is one of the first NPC roles she had in the series, and she's got this weird little pocket dimension, it's kind of weird. She only activates it when Mario gets a new pair of boots or a hammer, and she has this weird obsession with Mario. Like, she's like really sad when he gets the Ultra Hammer, and I don't know, she seems really attached. It's weird. Anyway, she's also got some strange connections in the franchise. Yeah. When teaming up with certain characters in Mario Party 6 and 8, Toadette seems to exhibit some colors that seem contrary to her overly cutesy appearance. Like with Wario and Waluigi in particular, she gets secret friends, diabolical duo, Koopa Kid, potent pals. I never grew up with Koopa Kid. He kind of got erased out of existence by the time I got into the series. And then, of course, Mario Party 8's infamous double agents. Like what is this? What is this? Why are they double agents? Is Toadette just not necessarily on the Mushroom Kingdom side or something? What is going on here? And then they try to cover this up with her synergies in the Mario baseball games. She's got like no chemistry with Wario or Waluigi or Bowser, despite the fact that they very much have some sort of alliance going on in Mario Party 6. And that's not even mentioning this little ominous little blurb in her Smash 4 trophy description. There is definitely more to Toadette than there seems to be. What does this mean? Well, it's a good thing I'm getting to the bottom of this, because I've dug up a lot of dirt on this little mushroom fun guy thing. Alright, moving on. The suspiciously many talents of Toadette. Okay, so alongside kart racing, keen athleticism, and all-around aptitude in various sports, Toadette exercises deliberate strategy in the party games, and has enough experience in archaeology to join in on Captain Toad's excavation ventures. In Mario Kart Tour, she's revealed to also have a background in both sailing the seas and crossing the stars. I forgot to put the image of her astronaut outfit in here, but she is also an astronaut amongst a sailor and kind of an explorer alongside Captain Toad. And then in addition, Toadette has her own music room, as revealed in Mario Party DS, and practices a wide variety of instruments on a regular basis. The description of Toadette's music room indicates that she practices all of these, which that is insane to me. Do you see this? Drums, brass, the violin, those all take years to learn. Like, how does she do it? How does she do it on top of everything else? And that's not even getting into the real dirt. Two particular instances of Toadette's unexpected talents and supreme intellect take place during Paper Jam and Super Mario Maker 2. In the former, she designs the paper craft machines for Mario and Luigi, and in the latter, her architectural mindset comes into play when rebuilding Peach's castle from the ground up. Both of these times, she demonstrates a certain pride in her work, describing herself as a genius with such an element of arrogance as to remark, "It would take twice as long for any normal person to get this done." This is a real quote from Super Mario Maker 2, and I am so shocked that no one has been talking about this. And then, of course, there's one last thing. What the f*** is a super crown? Like, what is it? This is not a naturally occurring power-up, right? It can't be. Because more than just Nintendo's greatest curse upon the Mario franchise, this transformative piece of headwear responds exclusively to Toadette's biosignature and turns into a carbon copy of Princess Peach. It doesn't respond to anyone else, despite the rather copious amounts of fan art out there. It responds only to her. That's what happens in the games, and that is the canon explanation I'm going to work with, until I am proven otherwise by Nintendo. So what purpose is there to such a particular power-up? What use would Toadette have out of this other than the frickin' double jump? Because I don't think that's all she's hiding. I don't think that's all this Super Crown is good for. I mean, why would it turn her into specifically a copy of Princess Peach? Why would it do that? Huh? Anyone got any answers for me? Okay, so let's recap what we've learned real quick, all right? We've got our 3 clues here. We're sitting down in our thinking chair. So let's go over clue number 1. Toadette began as a personal servant to Peach before branching out into several diverse lines of work. Whether Peach forced these lines of work onto her is a mystery yet unexplained. Nevertheless, Toadette is a very talented individual with several diverse things to put on her resume. And then clue number 2. She has been implied to secretly conspire with Wario and Waluigi in currently unknown affairs. What are they up to? What sort of partnership is going on between these guys? What is going on here? And of course, clue number 3, that f***ing crown that I hate. Why does this exist? Why does it exist? What reason would Toadette need to have this crown? And where did it come from anyway? Well, I have the answer waiting on the next slide here. So without further ado, allow me to propose a new theory. Toadette is staging a hostile takeover of the Mushroom Kingdom, and quite possibly the rest of the known Mario universe. We know this for certain. She's got so many different lines of work. She has the perfect reason to take over, and she has the means to do so. But of course, what evidence is there to suggest that she is the secret plot twist villain of the Mario franchise? Well, let's go over Exhibit A, shall we? Toadsworth is dead and she killed him. Is this a surprise to anyone? Because it's not a surprise to me. Peach's elderly advisor was last seen in Dream Team and never appeared again outside of an occasional remaster of one of his earlier games. The next game in the Mario & Luigi series, Paper Jam, was Toadette's debut as the Toad's lead engineer. Coincidence? I think not. And how do you think that happened? Well, she paid Wario and Waluigi to do it. Why do you think Waluigi never gets any games? Because he's a freaking hitman. And of course, Toadette, the resourceful little mushroom that she is, naturally was able to cover it up in every future project in the Mario franchise, including the Mario movie, in which we have this freaking Toad General. Why does this guy exist when Toadsworth very well could have fit this role? Because Toadette frickin' offed him and wants him extinguished from the memory of the Mario fanbase going forward from here. But what of the Super Crown? What of the Super Crown? What's going on with that, huh? Well, here's my next evidence. Professor E. Gadd created the Super Crown. Is this such a big surprise? The Super Crown is not a natural occurring power-up in the Mario franchise. This is not your average mushroom or fire flower. This is a freaking metallic crown that just spawns in out of nowhere only when Toadette is around, and it only responds to her. Why do you think it does that? Because EGAD designed it to. And of course, you know he would make something like this because he's a neutral party. He has proven this since Sunshine. He created both Flood and the Magic Brush, both items that are used by opposite sides of this frickin' Mushroom Kingdom war. But that's not all. Because this current Super Crown is a mere prototype. The final product, theoretically, would eliminate any and all of Toadette's protrusive features from her Peachette form. Like you see, that she's got the little pigtails, the different design on the dress, the ribbon, that would all be gone. She would be indistinguishable from the real Princess Peach. You know? That would make sense, right? She's staging a coup here, but she doesn't want anyone to know about it. For all we know, Are you still not convinced that Toadette is the villain of this story? Because if you're still wondering if Toadette is capable of such atrocities, I have seen the extent of Toadette's fury with my own eyes. She has laid permanent scars on my mind during Mario Kart, Mario Party, even Mario Baseball to an extent. Her influence on me has been... Oh, she exhibits deliberate strategy at every opportunity she has. She always hits me with green shells in Mario Kart. She always rolls high and scores big in Mario Party, even when I set her to lower difficulties. She is absolutely terrifying, and I am tired of pretending she's the innocent baby mushroom girl that everyone thinks she is. And you know, if she's more than willing to harass some random guy just trying to 100% complete the frickin' Grand Prix in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and then give off such a real and frightening illusion of sentience in Mario Party Jamboree and other games, then you can bet your life that she would go all out to commit regicide against the queen who inducted her into servitude from the moment she was born. This is a revenge story, and I don't think the world is ready for it to unfold. But we would know about this, right? We would know when Toadette finally enacts her plan, because one day she's going to disappear, and we're going to be none the wiser. Like, Toadette will be gone, and Peach will have some sort of personality shift, and that is the day we will know that she has done it. We will know what to expect, and wait, no. There's two of them?!